Today is Thursday, October 27th. Today reminds me of how Facebook became Facebook. Um, and according to the movie, when Mark's friend uh, stated that he wanted to generate revenue by placing ads, Mark refused. So, so that is a two-pronged thing. One of them, the first prong is focusing on the money or focusing on the the path and the system of the company. And that reminds me of day trading. And professional day traders say, professional traders say that in order to succeed as a day trader, I have to focus on the process, not the money. So it comes to the point where I have now suffered upwards of 75 heavy losses just today. Just today, the 75th one was just today. And what I did was I woke up and I looked at my cell phone. And I'm able to trade stocks on my cell phone now. So I'm looking at it. And as I looked at it, I thought, the market is not telling me too much. And I am unable to see anything clearly today. But something drove me to it. Something drove me to trade. And as I got into one of them, along with a couple that I carried from yesterday, I soon realized that I was underwater. It's a familiar story that I've seen over and over again for the 75th day of those type of days, sequentially for the past 10 months this year. And roughly about once every 1 or 2 weeks. So then I realized as I started adding, and then I woke up. Essentially, I was doing things, but my mind was on vacation, probably Maui, Hawaii. My mind must have been in Maui, Hawaii. Then I started to add, and I realized after adding that, oh my God, I've added practically every penny of it, and the market is going against me. Oh my God, what did I do? And as the days progressed, the way that the trades work is that when it's a downturn, it just goes downturn. If it doesn't revert, it just goes down, up a little bit, down, up a little bit. So I would see my P&L would fluctuate, but it would never get to the point where I felt safe to exit. And of course, towards the end of the day, and I had to go to work, and so I had to cut my losses, and it was substantial. This is a repeat, and I made a couple of videos just now, and I just realized that, see, these things are just too difficult for me to understand. I can honestly say, with my hand raised under God, that if someday I become successful, I can honestly tell you that I would probably be the last person on earth who would be able to succeed as a day trader. And I can tell you this with my hand raised under God, with God above me, that if I can do it, you can do it. But let me get there first. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, so here's this situation here, and I'm repeating it. And I've repeated it for 75th time. Okay, this is 75th time that I've repeated the same thing Again, and I'll say it again, adding to a loser, okay, and not cutting losses. Those are the two primary mechanisms. If I had a beak, you would know what I am, a parrot. So, this is then today I finally realized, based on what a psychiatrist and Etienne, the YouTube video guy, interviewed this psychiatrist, and she said that most people just love talking about it, but they never fix it. Yeah, that's me. Because I believe what's happening is that they're focusing on the money, not the system. And so I believe at this stage, I need to focus on the system. And once I focus on the system, then things will click and my habit will be reverted. And unless I figure this out, even if people who are on YouTube are saying this is a cure, this is a cure, this is a cure, I won't know about it for sure. So what I plan to do, what I did was readjust the priority. Okay. Money is so important in society right now. Okay. Money is so important. It is so important. The shoes that I wear, they're like $120 shoes. I had them for about 3 or 4 years, and still it's very good. But it's money that gives me these shoes. The pants that I wear, I have to use money to get. If I don't have any money, I cannot put fuel into that car. And that car, even though it's a 4-cylinder, takes a lot of gas from here to there, there to here. Okay, I can just imagine people who drive a V8 with like 5.8 liter in there. So I've substantiated it, and I backed up the importance of the money that is in my life. Okay, see these glasses have like ridges on it because these glasses are very, very old. Okay, so I need to replace them as soon as possible, but I need money to do that. I can hardly see very well. Even if I wipe it with my Costco branded wipes, so it's like there's scratches and things like that. So this is the first priority. As soon as I fix this issue and I am able to extract, then things will dramatically improve my life. So most people who are 95% of the people who are losers, I believe their priority is inverted. They put system second to money. I believe it's like getting education, like joining a club, like buying a course. They don't do that because they focus on the money first of all, and I believe that's the main reason why. Okay, and the other is there's reasons behind that. It's probably ignorance or something. So it obviously was me. That's ignorance was the primary reason why. So at this stage, I have to set the priority. And the priority is, yeah, sure, I need it, but I have a job washing dishes. And fortunately for me, even though I'll tell you what, some days are very, very difficult to do. I mean, it's healthy, right? It's healthy because I exercise. It's a good thing, but it's not, yeah, my glasses get fogged up, so I have to turn the fan on, and then I have to I'll tell you what, the sprayer is like a hammer. It's a hammer with a water jet coming out of it. So it swings too. So when I'm digging in there, and then it's like getting like whiplash from a hammer. So the reality is, and I have a place to sleep and shower too. Okay, and fortunately for me, one of the guys is a Christian. How do I know that? The first day I came in, and he said, "Hi, Chris. Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Savior?" I told him, "I go to church every Sunday." Of course. Anyway, so I have a place that I could go to. So now, now that I have substantiated that I could probably survive the next 1 month without being a consistently profitable day trader, which means that although I wish to have money just coming out of my ears and I wish I had like big thick wallet like packed with like $20 bills, that's not going to happen today. What I'm attempting to do is if I focus on the money, I'm circumventing around something that will take an infinite amount of time to get to, where there's a direct route, like this, like this, like this coffee stirrer. This is the direct route from point A to point B, and that's focusing on the system. My priority was like here. See, one eye, depth perception is gone too. Yeah. So one end to the other end, I was making an enormous loop and I could get confused and come back and go to the same place again for the 75th time. So the more direct route is for me to set my priority. Set my priority to make building the system as the first and main priority and forget about like extracting money from the market. Okay. Trade well. That is the most important part. Priorities.